Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do an unboxing. It is from Sydney Grace and they did their mystery bundles again, and I did get one a while back. I'll try to remember to leave that linked somewhere up above, somewhere throughout this video. But I got my box, I think it was day before yesterday, and we're going to open it and see what we got. Now they do, these last two times, they give you options like, it'll say light blue, dark blue, or pink, dark pink. I think this one had a choice, different. There was like 5 different choices, and they were pretty much, a lot of them were sold out by the time I found out about it. So I need to sign up for their email so I will know. But right off the top, when I open this up, there is a pink bag. So I'm going to pull that out. Cute bag. And I ordered 2 other things, and they're cutely wrapped up in this little bag. And do I have anything I can cut this tape with? Or sticker, I should say. I don't remember what I paid for this, as always. Shoot. You can tell I was not, like, this is a true unboxing. I'm trying to get the sticker off. And my scissors are not here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to show you the, more tissue paper. There's a sticker. There's a sticker. Okay. I only ordered 2 extras. There's 4 in here. What? 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 Oh my gosh. Okay. And these are all singles, so I will need like a palette to put these in. Should have thought of that too. I know I have one that is not completely full somewhere. This one's not completely full, but I think I'm going to have more to fit in here. So I'm not exactly sure. I need another palette. Okay. Oh well, okay. So the first one on the top is this really pretty kind of golden. I'm not going to swatch all these. I'm getting ready to go to work, and I thought we'd do this really quick and do my makeup. So this one is Basque Deep Pressed Pigments, and once you open it, they're just in a little, kind of reminds me of the Makeup Geek, the way she used to package hers. This is a beautiful gold, and you guys know I love golds. So that one is Basque, and I'm just going to sit them down right here for a second, because I don't know, I've got a palette. I think I have an extra palette that's not full. Y'all got to get out of my way. But I don't remember what I've done with it. I'm just going to have to order me another palette. Yeah, no. Wait, what is this one? This one is where I broke apart a Jeffree Star. We might try to fit them in there. Because I don't know exactly how many we got here. So we'll start in there. So the next one, I'm going to order another palette probably. Yeah, I broke apart the Jeffree Alien palette because it was just so, this one is a little dusty. Probably like when they pressed it, it had some extra around the sides because it is not cracked, it is not broken. There's just a little excess shadow around the side. This one is called Alluring Paradise, and it looks like it might end up being a duochrome. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it's a duochrome, but wow. Okay. So there's that one. And I think these are the two I actually ordered. Because I ordered 2 nude colors. Because I knew the one I ordered was a deep purple. So I did not want like an all purpley look. I wanted some transition shades. So I got iced mocha. So a nice neutral transition shade. And I also got one a little deeper. And it was called... And these are like $6 a pan. So pretty standard across the board for other indie companies on their pans. I think they were $5 to $6. This one is called Eastern Rye. So more of a chocolatey color. I'm going to put those 2 out here. Okay. So now they sent me 2 extras. Thank you so much, Cindy Grace. Oh, wow. So here is the pink bag. Super cute. It's kind of, she's kind of squished from being in the box. Double zipper, rose gold little. And there she is. That'd be good for like when we go on a cruise. I have another bag I can pack. I see right off the top a brush. And this is, it just says Cindy Grace. It doesn't, this feels like, almost like cork. Something is very lightweight. This would be really good for when I want to get like some powder around the eyes because it's pretty dense. To me, that's too dense for highlight. It's not quite big enough for like blush or bronzer, but to do like powder around the eyes or anything like that, that's a nice little brush. So I'll stick it over here in my little brush container. All right, so this is everything that came in the deep purple bundle. So there are 4 smalls, nope, 5 smalls, and 3 bigs. Let's do the bigs first. And I don't know what is what because they don't say like on the packaging. It has the ingredients on the back and it just says Cindy Grace on the front. So maybe it will tell me like on the pan what it is. Because these should be like highlighters or bronzers, I think it said. Yeah, this is highlighter, Pampered and Perfect, but that would be too dark for me, a highlight. So I definitely use that as an eyeshadow. Definitely. And I know I'm not going to have room for all these in here. Ah! Okay. Okay. Yeah, these big ones are not going to fit. The next one up is more of a, and I just put my bronzer on too, but I didn't put a ton. Rosy Glow Blush. Oh, this is a blush. That is very golden. I would use that like as a topper. Or another eyeshadow. I think my skin is too much like my skin tone. It's pretty though. Smooth. So smooth. I don't know. I might could get away with that for a blush. I don't know. I just have to try it. Okay, let me keep going because we don't want to spend all day because I still want to do my eyes with the eyeshadow. Okay. This one is Buckeye. This one is the bronzer. Now I can definitely use that for, oh yeah. Woo. See how I went low in the hollows there. I'm just going to sweep that up a little bit. Yeah, I'd have to, that's very pigmented. I would definitely have to go very light-handed with that. Very light-handed. That she's there to for business. She's there. Okay. Now for the shadows. This one is All or Nothing. Like I said, these should be all purpley tones. You guys know I love purple, and I did wear neutral gray today because I knew I wanted to use this eyeshadow. This one is, ooh, it's like a deep maroon. Feeling Fine Deep. Oh, so gonna be so pretty. Okay. This one has a little bit of shadow on it too, on the pan, and I'm trying not to get my fingers into anything. This one is In It to Win It. Nice deep berry color. Like I said, this was purple, I think, deep. So I'm going to have to start doing some lights, because I think the blue one I did was blue deep. Oh, I might have some room in that palette. Not much. This one is very similar to that other freebie. This one is One Day at a Time. I'm just going to scooch, and I'll put those side by side. Oh, you can definitely tell a difference when they're side by side. Okay, I have one left, and it seems to be a light shimmer. This one is Start Somewhere. So I don't think I had any repeats on anything from like the blue. Oh, so pretty. So I got these two that I paid extra for. These two were bonus guys, and then these, all of these were what came in the mystery box along with the 3 large pans. So I'm going to move this guy out of the way, and guys, we'll be right back. Okay, so what I ended up doing was I found this old palette that had been gifted to me by Susan Young. Girl, if you're still around on YouTube, I put my Jeffree Star ones in here, and it was a pain because they still had glue on the back, so they had kind of like glued themselves down to the other palette. So I cut the crap out of my finger trying to get them out. So I slipped trying to get them out, and the side of one of the pans cut my finger. Yay! So we're just going to pin this back. I just put primer on my lids, and here is what we're working with. So these and this row here, not these. These I think were from an Alamar palette or some palette, ColourPop palette, something that I had took apart and is in here. I would have to take them out to see, but I don't feel like doing it right now. I got to get ready and go. I also have a new mascara we're going to be playing with. This was a recommendation from Emily Noel, and you know I've got the packaging. It is Maybelline from the Falsy Surreal. I don't know if this was the exact one she had, but there was only a couple to choose from at my Walgreens, or yeah, Walgreens. Oh yeah, Walgreens. So that's the one I got. All right, so let's grab my usual arsenal of brushes. I'm going to try to keep a watch on my finger to make sure it's not bleeding everywhere. And I'm going to start with the one that I purchased. I don't remember the name, so you're just going to have to look at the colors. And we're just going to start patting that up on the crease. Since I didn't set my lid, that's why I'm patting. I didn't set my lid with a face powder or anything, and that's a little bit darker than I want to use to set with. So our anniversary was last week. Celebrated 29 years together total. We've been together 29 years. We have been married 19 of those. So yes, we lived together for 10 years before we got married. So yeah, 29 years. I was trying to see where was the other Sydney Grace palette? Here it is. This little mystery bundle came with a little palette, and I still have room for 3. So I might could take a couple of these out. Just ignore that. And put up here, and I'll have a little bit more room. But those are the blues I got on the last little mystery bundle that I did. And I like their shadows. I have liked them. So far, so good. So I'm going to come into this one. This was the other one I purchased extra. Because I knew I would want some neutral tones to work with. And they sent me 2 more little shadows. Now this one had a lot of kick up. So I'm just going to tap into that. Knock it off. and start my usual fluff and buff here. And the reason I do this is I have a lot of crepey skin on my eyelids. So if I don't do that, the skin just kind of wads up. Doesn't look good. You can probably see it like there when I do that because I don't have it pulled more taut. But there we go. Fluff and buff. I'm just barely, I'm not jabbing down in because that one had quite a bit of kick up. So we're going to stamp it, pull it forward a little bit, and then we're going to start to fluff it up in above my crease and just pull it over. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. And then I start buffing it up and out here. What was it Bob Ross used to say? A prayer and two hairs or something. The hairs on the brush. I can't remember what he used to say. I loved watching Bob Ross. Did anybody else grow up watching Bob Ross? I want to go into that maroon color. The deepest. I know you're like, they're all maroon. This deepest one. Just a tad. And again, that one had a lot of kick up. And same thing. But we're just keeping it right in here. It's one little dab in. That's all it takes with this. They're very softly packed. Okay, I'm going to take that big fluffy brush one more time into that first color. And then I'm just going to come right up here. And just kind of go over that edge very, very lightly. Okay, good job, good deal. I hate that I cut my finger. Oh well, things happen. Jeffrey was not having it. He was not having it being took out of this palette. Okay, so now I have some choices. I know I want to use one of these two shimmers. This was the bonus one. This was the one that came in the little bundle. I am going to do the bonus one actually. And I'm just tapping down in a little bit. This is going to be very smoky dark. So the next bundle I do is definitely going to be a light. So I can start getting some lighter shades. Okay, and then that little teeny tiny one that I have that came in a set, guys, this is so old I don't even know. I don't really have a light shade. This was the lightest shade that was in that bundle, so that's the one I'm going to use. I could use this one maybe. We'll see. We're going to see how this one does. Oh, pretty. And I am going to bring that up just a little, not a lot. I'm trying to just mesh those together out there at the end, so it just doesn't look like a line. Like, dude, you could have blended that better. Yes, I could have. I could have blended better. Right out in here. So I just kind of go back and forth. Just kind of merge those two together. Pretty. It's gonna be pretty. Liner brush. I'm gonna come into that really dark one that was in the bundle. Yeah, I know it was like a shimmer, not a matte. This is probably not even gonna show up. It does a little. It does a little. yeah, it was our anniversary. We didn't have anything planned. We just knew we wanted to take off. So we just got in the truck and we took off and just started driving. And you guys know I live at the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. And we got on Highway 421. We did not know what was getting ready to hit us. And we are the kind of people that's just like, turn left, turn right. Which way you want to go? Turn left, turn right. So, we got on 421 and thought, well, this is taking, you know, looks like a nice country road. I'm going to tap into that like little blush topper just to see what it'll do. Probably use that kind of like as a highlight. Well, that was the highlight, wasn't it? Just a hint of color here, or product. This is like a stippling brush. Yes, I can make that work. Okay, yes, ma'am. But it was called, once we got on the road, and very sharp turns going up mountains gives me anxiety. Especially when I'm hanging off. I can look down and see, because I have vertigo. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's what I was doing the whole time. Oh my God. So here's that mascara. These are buy one, get one half, and I got a lippy. We'll use this lippy too. So we'll use the lippy with this look. And I'm like, please God, let this be over. Please God, let this road be over. Please God, let this road be over soon. No, it was like 11 to 12 miles of curves. You can find it on YouTube, because I went on YouTube and looked it up when we got home. It is called the Snake. I Googled it while we were on the mountain. And I just put in like North Carolina Highway 41, Shady Valley, because that was like the town, or a little township. It is called the Snake. And this road has so many cutbacks and curves. I think it said there's 489 curves in this thing. And we were in Ronnie's truck. Now, he doesn't have a big truck, but it's big when you're on these little country roads, little mountain roads. And all these motorcycles, because at first we didn't, you know, it wasn't too bad at first. And then it started getting a little, you know, more intense. Let's put it like that, more intense. And this is that Superstay Vinyl Ink, another Emily Noel recommendation in 110 All Struck. All these motorcycles kept coming through, and my hubby was like, I wonder if this is one of those roads that like motorcycles love to get on, and they're well known throughout like the state. And that's when I got on there and started doing some Googling. And sure enough. So we were on that thing for 11 something miles. Guys, if you like to ride motorcycles, get on there. But if you're in a big vehicle, don't get on there. I was praying for it to be over. But there was all kinds of motorcycles, you know, coming at us. They were popping wheelies. They were way down on their sides. It was freaking amazing just to watch some motorcycles. But not in a truck. So once we got off that daggone thing, we ended up in Bristol. Now, what I did not know about Bristol is Main Street. If you're on Main Street, one side of the road is Virginia, the other side of the road is Tennessee. Because when we went to a restaurant, we noticed on the side of the building it said Virginia is for lovers. And I'm like, we're both like, why does that say Virginia? We're in Tennessee. So we got in there and we sat down and we were ordering, and my hubby went to the little boy's room, and I happened to, the waitress asked where we were from, and I said, you know, Lenore, North Carolina. And she said, well, welcome to Virginia. I said, what do you mean Virginia? And she's like, you're in Virginia. I was like, I thought we were in Tennessee. She's like, if you cross the street, you're in Tennessee. She said, if you stand in the middle of the street with one foot on each side of the yellow line, one foot's in Virginia, one foot is in Tennessee. The middle of the road is the state line. I was like, really? She said, yeah. So when my hubby got out of the bathroom, I was like, you're not going to believe this. And So yeah, we ended up in Bristol, Virginia, Tennessee, and we had a very awesome dinner at Quaker Steak and Lube. And then we went like 2 doors down, or the next door was an ice cream shop and candy shop. And we had some ice cream. And guys, yes, I did not track anything all day. It was my anniversary. I did not track anything. But I'm still like the same weight because we did a lot of walking once we got there. That is it, guys. That is it for this look. Let me know how you like the Sydney Grace. Did you get one of the mystery bundles? Because I'm definitely getting another one when they come out. And that's it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.